Hi, I'm Ed from Penn State Industries. Today we're going to make a rhodium Polaris pen made out of olive wood. What we're featuring is an extraordinary gloss finish made from I Can't Believe This Finish finishing kit. To start off, we're going to start having sanded the blank to 400 to 600 grit. The first thing we're going to do is clean up our blank with some denatured alcohol. Turn the lathe on, clean it up a little bit, and you see how we get some wood on there, some wood dust on there. To the other side, a little less dust. Keep going until that wood's pretty clean of dust. Okay, we've cleaned the blank off. Now we're going to apply the glue very liberally in order to seal the blank. We put it directly on and let it soak in. Directly on. That's why we have that rag underneath. Let it soak in. And we're going to put 4 layers of this on in order to get it to penetrate and seal the wood. That's 2. Get the whole thing back and forth. Make sure you get the ends. Don't worry about the glue sealing the bushings. It's not going to do it. When we're all done, it's going to pop off quite nicely. Okay, looks like it's sealing quite nicely. Now we're going to accelerate. And dry it. Just to make sure it's dry. We're going to turn the lathe on, hold up a little bit of heat, and after a couple of seconds, you've got a completely dry blank. We're going to continue applying, spreading, and accelerating and drying on several applications until we built up the CA glue to a nice thick level. After that, we're going to sand to a final finish. We've allowed the finish to dry for a couple of hours, and to make sure it's dry enough, we'll do the fingernail test. We take our fingernail and we try and press it into the finish. If we can leave a little groove in there, it's not dry enough. Let it go for a few more hours. Dry subject to ambient conditions. Let it dry overnight if there's any question about it. Now we're ready to do the finishing, and we're going to use this special acrylic finishing pad system. And here we're going to go. We use water because water helps us build up a slurry, and that helps the finishing process. The green is about a 600 grit, equivalent to a 600 grit, and we're going to do that back and forth until we've sanded off the top surface of the CA. Take a look at it, and you see it's starting to get dull now. All right. Once all the shiny part has been essentially sanded off, we're ready to take the next step. Now that we've sanded it in one direction, we'll cross sand. What this does is eliminates any scratch marks. Do that back and forth, and we're going to do it with each grit. Next is yellow. Doesn't take much. Stop it. Back and forth. Next is orange. We don't have to do too much here. Next is purple. Now we're down to the last two steps, the blue and the black. Turn it up a little. Raw sand. Off. Now you see we've got a shine on that. The final step, use the one-step polish. Put some on the rag, spread it on. Adjust the speed accordingly. Now don't do this too hard and too fast. So you feel the heat build up, and we can do as many applications of this as possible to give it that final buff. See, there's virtually nothing left over here. We'll just make sure it's dry. Zoom in on that. You'll never see a shinier piece of wood than that. That's because you've got a surface of acrylic on that blank. Here we have our final product. It's a Polaris rhodium pen with a Bethlehem olive wood blank finished with I Can't Believe This Finishing Kit. This is a acrylic finish. It's going to be durable and hard. It's going to bring out the grain of the wood like no other finish possible. This pen will last forever with this finish, and it's certainly going to impress anyone who receives it.